what's going on? Draykke here, and I'm currently stuck in a freaking sheep pen if I could get out. There we go. So, this has been driving me crazy. I cannot easily get in and out of these sheep pens, like, at all, and so I'm trying to fix it, but I've got way too many freaking sheep. Why did you guys have to have so much sex? If I can freaking get a block in place, then we can get on with the shit that I want to talk about. Dude! Hey! Hey! Am I just gonna have to slaughter some? I feel like I'm just gonna... Okay, come on. Shh, shh. It's okay. There's tons of you. Hey, there's tons of you. You're not unique enough. Nobody loves you. Okay, come on. Come on. We totally got this. Just get your freaking testicles in there. Come on, just get the block on there. I did it. I finally freaking did it. Okay. Ladder. What? Are you kidding me? The freaking eternal nighttime, dude. Alright, so yeah, welcome back to the Unnamed Server. A whole bunch of shit has happened since last time, and one of the most notable things that you guys might see is the ridiculous expansion that I did to this building. So, I could show you from the outside, but I might as well just go inside and just, like, explain it to you guys, like, exactly what I did. So, I did do a bunch of stuff off camera, and a couple of them play a part in what we're gonna do. Well, actually, that's mostly what they do. That's mostly what happened. So first things first, over here, I organized these freaking chests finally. At least I got some organization. So in here is like all my ores and gems and metals. In here's all my stone used. This is just an empty chest. I haven't labeled it yet. This is just like miscellaneous other blocks that I might use for building. And then this is just like misc, and this is solid ender pearls because I needed ender pearls really bad. I ran out because I use these things like crazy. Like I'm just tossing them non-stop. And so I ran out and I made a trip to the ender farm, and while I was there I enchanted some stuff and repaired some shit, but I also just got a ton of ender pearls, and I needed a place to put them, so they have their own independent chest, yeah, so they're freaking decadent. The other thing I did, really nothing I can show you guys, but I did put in these little benches, just because I think they look kind of cool. They're freaking just chilling there on each side. They're on both sides. I think they had a nice touch to it. I think they look pretty cool. And then the other thing I did was I finally got these systems fully hooked up, so all of these systems and that with the currency exchange, this one's working, this one's 100% working now, so they have everything in place. The only thing that these ones still need is the actual keys, which I will be making after I create all the rooms because I gotta, you know, structure it that way. But aside from that, everything else is 100% complete. All the filler items are placed in and named. The diamonds are all in place and stuff. As you can see, I duplicated the signs on either side, so that shit's done. It's all matching 100%. I put the front desk signs all the way around these glowstone lamps because that was just irritating me to no end. I don't know why. Aside from that, the other thing that I did, which took the longest, and I did enchant stuff, like I said. I'll be showing you guys that in a minute. But the other thing I did, I just kind of dug this here for right now because I got sick of ender pearling up every single time I had to go up to the second floor. So I got a temporary little freaking dirt ladder. And the reason I put the dirt here is because once I'm ready to take this down, it's super freaking easy. Check this shit out. Look at that. Diamond shovel with the freaking efficiency 5. It tears through it. Tears through this shit. So it's going to be so easy to take this out. That's why I did that. And basically this is what's changed. So when we last left off, you guys seen this. It was this hallway and this little floor and that. And it was just in line with these stone slabs. And so ever since then I put 3 more layers of diorite, an extra layer of stone slabs, 8 layers of granite, and then another layer of andesite going all the way around. And then as you guys seen on the outside, I also have the andesite like framing in the granite. So basically, and actually I'll just ender pearl outside real quick. I should have just... Whoops. Anyways, I should have just done this when I was out there and showed you guys. But basically... Oh my god, dude, that is so loud. Dude, why are you so loud, bro? Hang on. Okay, shh. Shh, there we go. Is that too quiet now? It's quiet for me, but I don't know how it is on the record. Okay, I mean, let's turn it up a little bit. Let's turn it up like 35. That's probably pretty good. Okay, so as you guys can see from the outside here, so basically down here I had 8 layers of granite, layer of andesite, stone slabs, diorite, stone slabs. And then in here I got this little middle design, which is just andesite, granite, andesite. And then I repeated this bottom pattern, so stone slabs, diorite, stone slabs, and then I repeated this 8 layers of granite, and then the andesite on top. So basically I can keep repeating this pattern as many times as I need to until I reach the desired level. I'm not exactly sure how tall this hotel is going to be in the end, but it all depends on how I feel after I get done building this next floor we're working on right now. Because you guys gotta figure, I still got the casino to build, which is going to go underground. The entire elevator is gonna like lead down to that shit. So it's all gonna be down there. I don't know if I'm gonna feel like building a third floor above ground for this. It just really depends on how I have it set up. But basically, since that got all that shit in place, I did put in the little land markers on this side too. So I think the way I'm going to have this set up is I'm going to have 2 rooms on this side, 2 rooms on that side, and then on this side here, since there's no hallway in the middle, I'm going to have 3 rooms, and this middle one here is going to be the largest. And I think I'm going to have it like the Grand Delacour, I don't even know, what do you even call it? Luxury suite. Luxury suite. That's totally what you call that shit. Totally what its name is. Luxury suite's going to go right here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I got some stuff. This took a lot of work, too. I mean, just to give you guys an idea of the sheer scale of this, because, I don't know, stuff in game, it appears, it might be, like, smaller than it actually is. That didn't come out right at all. What I'm saying is, when you're watching this, you don't really think about the amount of resources that actually go into building something. So, just for this granite, for example, so there's 8 layers of granite, starting from the bottom here to that top part that you can see. So within that 8 layers, I told you guys a couple episodes ago, it takes about 3 stacks of blocks to do 1 ring around this. So 8 layers, that's over 24 stacks of granite just to extend up the wall. And that's it. That's not including like all of the fancy ass shit that I do and all the designs I'm going to have on the outside. And I'm going to have tons of designs on the outside. Don't worry about that. I'm going to be decorating it up just like I did down below, like the bottom floor. So that's going to be coming, but that's actually going to come in part with the rooms that I'm about to build. So I'm on the fence about some shit, but I think for certain we need to go and get more resources. And then I got some plans that I think is going to look pretty cool. So, 1 second, guys. Okay, so before we get started up top, I had an idea off camera of what I want to do, but I'm trying to remember. Is it like this and then reds? Yes, note block. I did it. I totally did that shit. So, I don't actually know how many of these we'll need. I'll make 3. I don't even know how note blocks work, to be completely honest. I've never used them in creative. I've never used them in survival. So, really, I probably shouldn't be using them now until I actually looked into them, but I had the idea of, like, whenever you enter the hotel, it's gonna be like, ding, and make, like, a little ding sound, like you've entered the hotel. I think that'll be cool. I think that's a good idea to have, and I might take out this carpet, too. I don't know if this really goes, does it? I think it'll probably look better without this carpet here, right? I feel like that's the case anyways. I'll go ahead and take this out. 1 second. Okay, so I feel like the door just needs to be done here, right? I'm so freaking sick of the cobblestone and the dirt and shit, so that's why I wanted to do this real quick. And I want to see, let me see, so this, yeah, I want the entrance to be right here where this andesite's at. Yeah, this is where the door's gonna be. So I gotta put 2 doors here, and I had this idea off camera. I didn't plan it at all, so I don't know if this is actually gonna work or not, but I had the idea anyways. So I'm gonna seal this in. Let's get, how's cobblestone fences gonna look? That gonna look good? Is that good, bro? That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty neat. Maybe I would replace them with iron bars, but, boy, I don't know. Iron bars? Oh, God. Okay, got some iron bar. Oh, good. Stupid eternal nighttime. Okay, got the iron bar. I think that looks better. I got the iron bars in place. Yeah, I think that goes better, because it has this whole, like, design up here. Not to mention there's already cobblestone here on the side, so I think that goes a little bit nicer. One thing I could do, too, is maybe put, like, the upside-down stairs here, like, sealing this off, and that way the bars are only visible from the inside. So I might do that, too. We'll see how that looks. But first things first, let's put that shit there. And what I wanted to do was, let me see. I wanted to have it so that when I walked in, a note block sounded. So that's something I'm going to do, but the only problem is I don't want creatures to be inside here either. Because freaking creepers and shit, and the zombies, they follow me, dude. They follow me around, and they want to rape me. So I need to seal this shit off appropriately. So let's do this. Maybe like this. Is that even? This is not even. It was even the first time. Why'd I change it? Okay, pick this shit up. Oh my god, it's shoving. Okay, shh. Okay, but shh. I'm just tapping, by the way. I'm not actually holding down the key. That is just me tapping the key very, very gently. Okay, so that's there. Let's put down, like, freaking stone slabs. That's something we want to do? Stone slabs, yes. Do this, and then, something. we'll do this plus something. I think what I'm going to do, too, later on down the road, and why'd I dig that up? Later on down the road, I'm going to have a stone slab path going all the way over to the nether portal, because my nether portal is going to be the access for everybody else in the server to come to the hotel, so probably going to have this whole path made of stone slabs sometime in a future episode, but that won't be till way in the future. But let's see here. Let's do like that, and like that. Do a little mix-mash of blocks. Mix-mash? Mix-mish? Mix-mish! Mix-mish! I don't know what that was about. Okay, anything else? I got diorite? Yeah, I do. Okay. Shh, not like that. That's not what I wanted at all. There we go. Okay, polished diorite. We'll do that. Andesite, give me, like that. Diorite. Boy, that's a toughen. Okay, glowstone. Aha! Look at that. Glowstone, and then we'll put in diorite up here. Let's see. It looks glorious! Okay, now just to seal it off, we'll just wrap this shit around like this, and then put in 2 fence gates. No mobs can get in, but the player can still get in, and now I can have 2 pressure plates here, right? Yeah, 2 pressure plates will totally freaking work. So, like that. That'll open the doors. And then what I want to have here is anytime they step within this area, I want to have it so it sounds the note blocks. So I'm going to dig this up, and what I'm going to use instead of pressure plates is just blocks of redstone, because I got my silk touch pick, and as I mined, I thought of this, because when you step on the redstone ore, it sends off a signal. So if a player comes in, they step on it, you can't see it because I'm going to cover it up with carpet. So basically when they step on it, like this, redstone signal, and then it's going to go ding and sound the note block. So let's take this up real quick. It's a small little touch, but I think it's something that's going to really add to the effect. And we're all about customer service here at the Unnamed Hotel. You know how it is? Okay, so put one like, is that going to work? Let's do this. Okay, so let's listen carefully. It didn't work. Okay, so maybe you got to have a repeater run. Hello? Hello? Because anyways, like I was saying, maybe you gotta have a repeater running into these. Maybe that's what you gotta do. So let's take a repeater. Let's take this up and replace it with something a little more permanent, right? I feel like it should be something a little more permanent. So like that. Then all of this can get dug up and replaced with cobblestone. And then we'll just take redstone dust. Okay? And then if we got the redstone ore up here, if you step on the ore, it should give off a signal. Let's go ahead and try this, and then it should sound the note block. It didn't work. Okay, so what if we had the 2 ore blocks like this? Dig this shit up, and then we had, okay, and repeaters. We need repeaters, like this. So we had those, and we need more building blocks, so like this. Okay, so basically you got 2 repeaters coming off of them that will carry the signal, right? Why don't you do? Okay, well apparently redstone ore does not emit power or something whenever you... I don't know. I always thought that it did. I never used it in any of my redstone, contraptions or anything like that, but I thought that it did. So, excuse me for trying to be innovative with the shit that I'm doing, but that's what's up, and instead of what I'm gonna do, I had that in mind, but instead what I'm gonna do is just put the pressure plates here, and then I'm just gonna run a redstone wire underneath this shit. You see what I'm gonna do? Okay, we need to take these up, so... I don't know why I destroyed them. I could have just placed the full blocks, because that's what I need to do anyway. So, like that. And then, basically, just like this. Do I got more cobblestone? I do got more cobblestone. Great. And then redstone dust. This is gonna be fantastic. And then we just run this shit like this. Okay, so, if they come in the door... I give up. Okay, I figured it out. So basically, these things above apparently can't be half slabs. It was like freaking it up. So if you place them and then you step on it, it will not play. But if you take away the half slabs and then you step on the pressure plate, if I can get up here. I don't understand. Dude, let me sleep. I'm gonna die. Dude, this is so weird how this works. It is so... I've never done these before, but okay, check this out. So this is what I've learned. So, I got the blocks here, And I wanted to do like a ding-dong, like that kind of sound, like you go to a grocery store or something like that. That's what I wanted. Well, here's what I ended up doing, and this one's going to be out of tune because I've been removing it, but this is the sound it started making now. Listen. It's like, it's just a thud. I don't understand. Now see, that one's playing a note now, though. Okay, let me move off like the block sounds. 1 second. Blocks off. That one's playing a note now. It wasn't doing that before. Why are these ones thudding and that one's playing a note? Okay, I think I finally freaking got it down. Now I just gotta seal it all in. So, basically the note blocks had to be on this level. I do not know why. If they were on this level, it would make the thud sound. If they're on this level, they actually make a note chord. I don't understand it. I'm not questioning it. I'm just going along with it. I don't even give a shit at this point. I've wasted so much time on a little freaking doorbell sound that would have taken me like 3 seconds if it was anything else. But this has been ridiculous to me. So I'm just gonna freaking take it and just run with it. So let's get this shit sealed in, and then I will show you guys what it sounds like. Oh, I get it. It's dependent on if there's blocks around the note blocks. So if you power this, it's making the chord sound because there's no block underneath it. If there's a block underneath it, it makes the thud sound. Now I get it. How in the hell I can build a multi-level elevator that is super compact and resource light, and a demonstrated and straightforward tutorial that has helped thousands of people, and I can't figure out how to use a note block, is beyond me. Okay, now I got it all freaking fixed up, so check this shit out if I don't get shot in the face here. Okay, so if you walk in, you open the doors, check this out, pay close attention. I did it! I did it! I figured out how to use note blocks. I love it. So check, it's one more time. Ah! Oh, I might have went too quick. It's glorious. It's glorious. And might as well put down a rug while I'm here too, right? I think that'd probably look pretty good. Huh? Oh, a little area rug to wipe their feet on? It is so inviting in this place. Okay, well, I wasted way more time on that freaking entrance sound than I care to admit. So I'm just gonna move on as fast as I can and try to get some shit done before I gotta end this. So, let me see. I need to put a base around this, around the rooms at least, because they have to have, like, the base board, not board, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You gotta have it framed in. So I'm just debating on whether or not I want the base to be andesite, or if I want it to be something else like stone slabs. Like, how would stone slabs look? Let's check this shit out. So, if this was the base, right? Okay. That looks pretty good, honestly. And then here I could do andesite to kind of like seal off the wall, because then it would blend in. Yeah. So maybe stone slabs. Let's go ahead and run some more over here and see how this looks. And then the walls I'm going to do something different with. And I'm still deciding, because I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I have some shit prepared if I decide to go with the one. I'm going to have to look and see, because I have a sample of it, and I'm going to see what that looks like. But I also have another idea, which I'm hoping that I don't like, to be completely honest, because it's going to be a pain in the ass if I do like it. Kind of like the same thing with the nether quartz, you know? Like, they look good, but at the same time, I really don't want to like the idea of nether quartz, and I'm kind of in the same boat with this, so kind of hoping it's the first one that I try, but we'll find out. So, that's like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I kind of like that, and then this will run over until the next door, which I don't know where it's going to be yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and seal it off. I'm out of those. Good. Okay, so while the other design that I had is preparing, I'm coming out here and getting this one. I actually think I need to use a silk touch thing, don't I? Do I gotta use silk touch? I feel like that's the thing I gotta do, so, I do. Okay, so, I had this idea because this kind of looks like wallpaper, but, I mean, it would be good for a hotel, but I don't know if it would be good for a decadent hotel. So that's about what we're gonna try, and I got one more idea, so I will see you guys up top. Fucking love that sound. Okay, we up top, so let's see what each of these looks like. So basically, the one is the mushroom that I just showed you guys, which I don't know how it's gonna go. If it looks nice, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, I think. The other idea I had was hardened clay, because I didn't use the clay blocks at all in this build yet, and as a matter of fact, I didn't even use them when the new patch came out, because I wasn't playing on a server at the time, so these blocks to me are still new, even though I've seen them used a billion times, so I kind of wanted to see how the white ones would look. and I'm gonna try just like this for right now. So let's see what this looks like. So, should I do one more layer? Let's see what one more layer looks like that. Okay, so this as a wall. It looks pretty good. Honestly, that doesn't look bad. I don't know if I actually even want to dye it white, because that's originally what I was going to do, was dye it white and see how that would look like with the diorite and stuff, and see if it matches good, but okay, let's see what it looks like white real quick. Do I got wood on me? Of course I don't. Why would I ever have wood on me to make a crafting table? I never do anything logically. Okay, crafting bench, and then let's see what this looks like as white instead of the other one. I think the white is just bone meal. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I never crafted these, but I am so good. Okay, so white stained clay. Let's see what this looks like now. So, I'm out because I didn't dye anymore, but that's fine. Okay, so, that actually looks pretty good. That's a good midpoint between granite and diorite, actually. Because if you look, it's not as white as diorite, but it's also not as brown as granite. It's a nice medium between the two. Oh, God. Oh, man, I really like that. Okay, let's see what the mushroom looks like, because we didn't try it out yet. So let's do it right here. So, fucking hate it. Okay, so it looks like the clay is our choice of block. I think that looks pretty decent as, like, a type of wall. And, of course, this is going to be extended a little bit. I'm going to make the walls taller. I still don't know how big the rooms are going to be, like, in terms of the height of the room. I honestly don't know yet. I actually might even make the roof in each one of the rooms as tall as this is. So just have it like a big open loft type. I might even put a second floor to each one of the hotel rooms just as like a little loft area for storage and stuff for people. So I might do that. Still part of the design process as we go through, but first priority definitely is to get some more clay. And the good thing about it is we really don't need too much clay to make this actually happen. So we need to go do that shit. I'm gonna empty out my inventory, and I will see you guys in the water. Love that shit so much. Okay, so, you remember off camera that I said I was doing enchanting and stuff like that, and creating stuff? Well, the thing that I made was this. The Breathy Helm of Air Breath. Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, Fire Protection 4, which really is just a bonus because I'm not actually going to be using it at all for fighting, and then Aqua Infinity 1. Because I figured that the clay blocks were probably going to look nice and do what I wanted them to do, so I went ahead and made this. Now, I know at the beginning of the series, I said I was not going to wear any armor. I still hold true to that. I'm not going to wear armor when I'm fighting or when I'm building or anything like that. The only reason I'm even wearing this is just because mining underwater and trying to get the clay that I need is going to be a bitch, and I know I'm going to need extra air, and I'm going to need extra, faster mining time and like that, just to make it easier, so I will just be wearing this underwater to get the clay that I need, and then it will be going back in my under chest, because the Breathy Helm of Air Breath is too sacred of an object for one man to possess for extended periods of time, you know? And the other stuff that I got, too, was a protection one. I got a looting 3 book, I got a silk touch book again, I got a new pick to replace mine whenever it breaks, because this one's going to shit the bed pretty soon. So I got that out of the way. Aside from that, that's pretty much all I did, so let's go get some clay. Breathe the Helm of Air Breath. Let's do it. So how long can I actually hold my breath now that I got... Ooh, I like how it freaking lights everything up. That is great. Is that clay right there? That kind of looks like clay. Yeah, that's totally clay, dude. Gimme. Okay, so we need to be standing on a block for... Oh, yes, this is so much easier. Man, am I glad that I enchanted this helmet. This is fantastic. There is so much gravel here. Look at all of this gravel that is underneath my... Look at... Where did this even come from? Is this all gravel? What the frick, dude? Why would you ever need this much gravel in a game? So much gravel, so much gravel, so much gravel. Okay, now we're pretty... Whoa! I bet you weren't expecting... Okay, now legitimately we're good to go. Okay, we're dead. It's okay, we made it back. Alright, Breathy Helm of Air Breath. You served me well, good sir. Go back in the chest of fortitude. Love the sound. Okay, so I got all the clay smelting up inside these furnaces. It's gonna take a minute. So while it's doing that, I got some extra levels on me because I haven't died in, I don't know, a recent amount of time. It will happen, don't worry. It always does. I'm terrible at this game. But I haven't died, so I got some extra levels built up. I'm gonna name some keys, because I'm gonna go ahead and start naming them. That way I have them for the rooms. So, what do I want to do here? Let's do, like... See, I don't want to just do room 1 or room 2. It has to be fancy-ass, you know, because it's a decadent-ass hotel. So let's do, like, room 101, right? Room 10, that sounds right. 2 keys. We'll put in room 202. Room 2... Actually, 102. Yeah, 102. That makes more sense. Room 102. Okay, so let's see. How many rooms we got on the first floor? We got 4. We got 7 total. So we need to get 7 different sets. So that means it's going to go up to 7. So let's do, 2 like that. We'll do room 103. Bam. Let's do room 104. You guys get where I'm going with this pretty much. Okay, so I have a total of 7 different keys made. Technically, I got 14 because of my copies, but I'm going to be keeping those for my own self just in case one of the players loses their key, because I got to have a backup. You know how the freaking janitors and managers and all that shit do. So I got the keys. I'm going to use the left system here. Remember how before I said I was going to have it so the left system would be the left side of the hotel, right system would be the right side? I think I'm going to have it instead is the left side is going to be the second floor of the hotel, so where the actual hotel rooms begin, and I think the right side over there is going to be the second floor, if I do put one in, which I don't know if I'm going to do yet, but probably down the road I probably will. So in this dispenser, there's room 101, room 102, room 103, room 104, room 105, room 106, and room 107. So there is 1 key for each of the 7 rooms that's going to be on the first floor. And then I need to put in these keys in the item sorters up top, because those are the actual keys you're going to need to get in. And then I need to make myself more copies. So I actually need 3 copies of these keys, not 2 like I originally thought. And I need to replace... Did I take anything out? No, I didn't take out any blocks. No, we're good to go. My anvil broke. Where am I going to find another anvil? Okay, I got all the extra copies made, which I am going to do off camera because the clay's now done smelting, so we can go ahead and start working on the room. Okay, so now I got a whole bunch more white clay. Let's go ahead and seal in this wall, and I think this will look pretty damn good. I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to keep extending it up, or if I'm going to try to use different layers. I got to step back and look at it to actually get the full effect, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get this sealed in. That looks good. I like the look of this so far, so let's go ahead and seal this in. And I don't know if maybe I want to have the rooms have different colored walls, or if I want to... Man, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about a lot of this stuff. Now, here in the center, I definitely need to put in these stone slabs, because this is like the base wall. Maybe the walls between the rooms, I will have a different colored wall. What do you guys think? Because then this front wall here will always be the stained clay. The side, this wall in the back, yeah. It'll totally be like this different colored. Granted, I'm going to have windows and stuff put in, and then this wall here in the center will be different colored. Which I don't know what I'm going to do for that yet, but I think that'll look pretty good. So let's go ahead and extend over this, and then I can take this out whenever I put in the other doors, which I'm probably going to do that off camera, because like I said last episode, it's kind of time-consuming, and not really something I need to do on camera. You guys already seen me do it once, so I'll probably just do it in my spare time, and then let's see how this looks. Huh? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like that. I just don't know how far up I want to extend it. Okay, I need a slime ball to get into this room because that's what's still... I could just bust open the door. I mean, legitimately, I could just do that. I'll just do that. It'll probably make it a lot easier to build. Okay, so let's actually see here. How tall do I want this? Room's 3. Okay, maybe I should do a layer of stone slabs across the top of this. That way it matches those stone slabs, right? I feel like that's what I should do. Okay, so I went ahead and made his middle wall into the clay blocks. I think it's more important to have at least a nice ongoing theme rather than just like a splash of a whole bunch of different blocks. So I think I'm just going to keep the whole clay block thing along with this. I think it looks really nice. It's not overdoing it, but it's not underdoing it either. It's like a really nice blend of colors. So I'm going to keep that shit. I'm going to go ahead and seal this in with stone slabs, and then we will start the rest of it. Okay, so now that that's in place, I feel like I need to put more andesite that kind of pillars up. Should I do it here in the ends? Man, I don't know. It is the... Okay, you know what? I'll put the freaking stone slabs here. It is the baseboard, at least that's like what it's supposed to look like, so I feel like it should go on the end like that, right? Yeah, and then it should also get down here. I think that probably looks a little bit better, and then I'm gonna go ahead, I think, too, and frame in, like, where the door's gonna be over here, so let's see, how many is it from here? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 block is the door, so starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here. Does this look even? Or, well, it shouldn't be even. It should be, you know, a little bit odd on the ones that doesn't look right. Why doesn't that? I mean, it really doesn't matter, but still, I feel like it should be semi-decent looking, you know? Okay, let me see. There's 5 clay blocks. 5 clay blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should go right here. And then how many clay blocks is that going to leave on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is my counting off? I was including the frame. So let's not think about that. Okay, so we got this block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clay, and then the frame. Okay, so this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Frame should go here. Here should be the door, right? I feel like this should be the right area. And then we freaking frame this shit in. So, like that. Put this around. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Andesite will go here to seal in the end. We did it! Okay, so now I'm framing in the top portion with andesite, and then I'm gonna pillar it down to where I have the other freaking stone slabs at. You'll see here in a second. It should line up, maybe. It did! Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish sealing this in, and then we will figure out what we're doing with the walls. Okay, got that shit framed in. Okay, so I was thinking instead of having the light clay above, oh god, I'm suffering. Oh god, I'm suffering. What the hell's happening? Anyways, like I was saying, instead of having the lighter clay above, maybe I will have just regular hardened clay. I don't actually know how it's gonna look. I don't want to have too many different types of blocks because then it just kind of looks cheap and sleazy. So let's see how this looks. Actually doesn't look bad. Really. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep it the same color. Or maybe I should, like, kind of vary back with the blocks that I've used previously, right? Kind of, like, stick with the same type of theme. Okay, so I had the idea of instead just having a flat wall, what if I gave it, like, a little bit of three-dimensional stuff going on to it? Let's see how this looks. So, let's just do a small little test to see how it looks first. So, not like that. Okay, like this. Yeah, I kind of want them like a rivet going through the wall. A rivet. I feel like I should bust into a rap right now, right? I feel like that's what I should do, but I'm not going to because I do that way too much. Okay, so we got like a little bit of an indent. That looks pretty good. And then, let's see. What could we put here that would look freaking awesome? I got, what about another layer of stone slabs, and then on top of those, we do cobblestone fences. So like this, and then on top of that shit, we got cobblestone fences going across, right? And then they would be stacked on top of each other, so it'd make like a little holy archaic design. Why did I say holy? Not holy as in like, blessed. I mean holy as in like it has holes in it, like Swiss cheese. That's where I went with that sentence. Okay, so let's see how that shit looks. Oh boy. That looks pretty good. Come on, give me props. So if I had the rivet like that, rivet, no, I'm not gonna do it. So let me see how this would line up. I could have another layer of the stairs, another layer of stairs, stone brick, and then there would be 3 layers of cobblestone fences. I like that a lot. BAM! This ain't good! This ain't good! Let me out, dude! Mother... I jumped at the zombie, but he picked up my sword and one-shotted me. Dude, give me my sword back, man! How the hell am I supposed to beat you? You got a freaking... That sword is overpowered. That's overpowered for me. Give that shit to a zombie? That is retarded. Where the rest of my stuff even go? Down there? Fuck, give me 1 second, guys. Got my sword back. Everything's good. Got the rest of my stuff, too. I got this side done, too. Okay, so the question is, what do I want this wall in between the 2 walls to be? Because I can't use the same design because you can see the stairs. One side it's going to be, like, inverted, and the other side it's not going to be, so can't use that anymore. what could I use that is equally as awesome? Okay, I got an idea. So what if we did something that was like cobblestone fences, and then we had stone bricks on those fences, right? So it'd be connected like that. And I was gonna put glass, but I want the rooms to be private, right? Because it's a hotel, you need your freaking privacy and shit like that. So I don't want to put glass. What would look good right here? Oh god. Okay, I think I got it. So what if we did like a nice blend of cobblestone stairs and cobblestone fences? So it's almost like the design we did outside. So we have like a stair like this, and then we have a stair like that, and then we got a stair like this, and we got a stair like that. Let's see what this will look like from a distance once I actually get it in place. So, like that. And then we can do, let me see. How high is this? That's too high. Okay, let's take this off. We'll put a layer of stone slabs, right? I don't know if I'm right or not. I don't actually know until I step back and look at it. And I'm out of slabs, so let's just go ahead and step back and look at it right now. So, can I get down here? Huh? Let's see. I like it, but those stairs are gonna have to change because like the giant squares is just not gonna work. Okay, figured out a fix for it. So if you guys can look, I don't know if you can see it really from here, but I have the two stairs on the bottom facing one direction, and then the stairs on top facing the other direction. So it has like little tiny square details to it, but it ain't big enough to where you can see in the other rooms. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so now on top of here we'll do, I think it's 2 layers. I think that's what I've seen from down below. So 2 layers of cobblestone walls, or the fences, whatever you want to call them. And then on top of those, we can put more stone slabs like this, and then on top of these we can put in the same design that we used just below with the staggering of like the bricks and stuff like that. Oh, bam! Alright, so check out the final product so far. So you come in the hotel, so this will be the elevator, and obviously it's going to be on both sides, but you walk in, bam! Awesome freaking wall, it matches shit, it goes with the same colors and stuff, it has the awesome clay. I think it looks really, really nice. And then this marks the end of this first room. This kind of like separates it, and then this will be the start of the second room, where I'm going to do the same thing, just, you know, on this side. It's going to be like the same type of design, I think. And then if you come in the room, you can see the border between the 2 rooms has those sweet little stair designs and little squares and stuff in between. I think it turned out pretty nice. I really like this for the walls so far, so let me know what you guys think. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because I'm pretty sure it's past this limit. I had no idea that stupid little doorbell ringer thing was gonna take so freaking long, but it did. So I'm glad it's done. It's awesome, but I mean, it took way longer than it should have, especially since it's just using no blocks. It's a very simple concept to understand. I don't know why it took as long as it did, but let's not even think about that right now. So next episode, probably gonna work on the inside of this first room, if not the second room too. It just depends. I wanted to do it this episode, but obviously the no block thing took a little bit too long, and it just takes time, you know, building this kind of stuff and trial and error, and then getting all the materials is probably like the biggest thing, because I got a freaking mine for long periods of time to get this many blocks just to do a simple room. So you guys can imagine, like 24 freaking stacks of granite just to do that little portion of the wall. It takes a long time of me gathering resources, so it's kind of limited in what I can do during an episode, just because I spend so much time outside of the episode preparing for shit. So hopefully this was good. I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please do me a solid, please, and drop it a like down below. It really does help the channel out a lot. It helps the video out a lot, and it gets this shit more publicity. Is that where I want to go with that? I feel like that's where I want to go with that. I don't know if you guys know how likes work, but when you like a video, it pushes it up higher in the YouTube search list. So, like, if somebody types, I don't know, like, Minecraft, like, server, my video will appear higher in the list. Not to say, you know, this is like a Minecraft comparison. You guys get what I'm saying, though. Like, if they're looking for an SMP series, mine would show up higher in the list above others who don't have as many likes. So it's really helpful to me whenever you guys do like a video. It helps me out a ton. And something just doesn't seem right here. I think it's because that needs to extend over, right? That's gonna bug me. That andesite should not be there. It should be the freaking stone slabs, right? That's gonna irritate me. I want to do it right now so you guys can see me do it on camera. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, you know, if you liked the video, give me a solid, drop it a like down below. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button, favorite and share it with your friends, drop me comments, send me personal messages. I'm on Facebook and Google+. You guys know the drill by now. I'm pretty sure you're caught up with everything. Thank you guys for following the series. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments that you guys drop and all the support. So, once again, thank you. And I will see you next episode, where hopefully I will have all the doors installed and we can actually start work on some of the interiors. So, we'll see you then.